Okay, looks like I am live on YouTube and live on Twitch. Alright, we don't got a second to spare. So, I woke up too late today. And this is why the Daily Peak is happening at 12:49 p.m. This is usually a morning stream, but we don't got time for that. We gotta get going now. Because it is almost time for the map to reset. And if the map resets, then I will have missed one of the daily maps for no reason. Daily Peak Standard Edition. Fucking go, go, go! Also, I've been looking into modding the game, so y'all might see the peak zombies turning up soon. The Daily Peak Zombie Apocalypse Edition. Checkpoint flag is a good find early on. A friend of mine, Ami by in Hell, noted live streamer, showed me this like Russian roulette mod, which it spawns in guns that either damage you or whoever you're pointing it at, or give them an item. And it's a random item, and it can be any item. Notably, they shot me right at the beginning, and then shot themselves, and they damaged me, and gave themselves an anti-rope spool, and then no gun spawned for 2 biomes. So I was just salty the whole time. We love gambling. Pyrite gets it. Pyrite has a gambling addiction. Oh, Pi, I do need to lure you back onto Prospector's Paradise sometime. Because I set up a thing with class change books. And I'd like to show you where that is. The snow makes the jellies harder to spot. By a lot, actually. It's not even just a little. It's like an extra factor in a set 7 runs. It's harder to do them in winter. Wow, it is raining so hard I can hear it through my headphones. But yeah, I set up a shop near spawn called The Exchange. It is going to be mostly a resource exchange but it also has some items for sale at ridiculous prices. Yeah, that's fair. I ain't yelling at you or anything. I just need to lure you back for normal reasons. Does make sense, though. House Flipper is a pretty fun game. I don't know if I've played House Flipper 2 or not. Well, shit. This ain't gonna turn out good. Ah, oh, that's so close. Okay. Yeah, we have like a dedicated class change booth and the admin shop mostly set up. You can also buy potions for 100 gears each, which I checked with the local alchemist, and that is apparently 10 times more than anything that would resemble reasonable. Which is good, because I want people to use the alchemist's shop and not the spawn shop. One of those like, good, I don't want people to shop here. It's bad if they do. Okay, I saw berries over there. To figure out how to make a house in VS that you like looking at. Yep, that's fair. Building in the dark didn't work out well for you. Also fair. Building in the dark? Difficult. I would also advise looking out for bears, because I was in your area fairly recently, because I decided to do some exploring up north. Found some traders and stuff, found some good stuff. Also got mauled by a bear 4 separate times. I don't know if it was 4 separate bears, but the maulings happened. You will have money. This is a threat. Put down a torch and it went out immediately and you were very sad. Yeah, I saw that torch. It's a beautiful piece of environmental storytelling to see a placed extinguished torch. Attempts will be made at taming bears. Terrifying. Hey, Pyrite, that's one of the most terrifying things you've ever said. What do you mean? Am I gonna have to deal with a Pyrite riding a bear? A fucking bear riding Taylor? Anyway, I was thinking of making a road up to your area, just because I've got some spare time. You predict it will not go well for you, but you wish for bear. I believe Nico's got apiculture going, so you can get some fucking honeycombs to tame those bears with. Because from what I've heard, bears love honeycombs. But you need to, like, feed it to them in a large trough, and you need to do so without getting mauled. Is it apiculture? Is that beekeeping? Is that the fancy word for beekeeping? That's fair. I made a bridge across the river to the south so I could do some exploring. And I believe a meteor hit alarmingly close to the bridge, but did not hit the bridge. By the way, the meteors work again. I know this because one of them did destroy the first version of the exchange, which is why there is now a permanent store waypoint that I can't get rid of, just kind of there. Because it destroyed the register of the shop, but it did not destroy the extra information block, like the information layer tied to that register. So the game thinks there is a store there, and I can't tell it otherwise. So that's just a thing that I've had to live with. And I'm doing a very good job of living with it. I'm being very normal about it. Hey, land claims also work. So you can not get destroyed by meteors. I checked this because I put a land claim on the second version of the exchange, and that also got hit by a meteor, but it was fine that time. Because claims are protected. By the way, apparently God hates the exchange. So just keep that in mind. Don't put any pets near it. Because it's been hit by like meteors like 2 or 3 times now. The fact that I don't have a definitive count on how many times it was hit by meteors is a little concerning. I know you were so worried about meteors, because they're your favorite part of the game. Is the like 1% chance that at any point you could just get nuked. I did turn the size of the meteors back down, though. Because apparently if you make a meteor, if you edit the config in such a way that a meteor can hit a double-digit size, it seems to hit like a null value or something. Like it doesn't know how to process 10 or greater. So it will kind of just create a invisible meteor that will not create a crater, but will still damage entities in the radius that the meteor would have otherwise made. And it won't like spawn anything, it won't make a crater, it will just sort of make a roaring noise, and then instantly just instantly kill everything within 100 blocks of whatever point the meteor is supposed to have fallen at. So I changed that. So now the meteors are much smaller, but also they're destructive now. To be fair, the exchange is supposed to be like a resource exchange situation to centralize the storage of all of it. It's the tokens represent nothing except the fucking, like, they're roughly based on the value of gears, sure. But like in truth, they are based on nothing but your own contributions to the exchange. I don't know why God hates it. Yeah, no, the invisible meteors were a problem for a little bit. But that has changed, and now they aren't a problem anymore. Heart emoji. Uh-huh. Look, I'd go with the true library system, but I went through all the effort of installing Vinconomy. Plus, I do fully plan to, basically replicate the exchange over in the, third world of mount makers. Because they're doing a world reset pretty soon. Because everyone got so mad at Dralic that they needed to fucking take an extended break. And now they're worried that no one's going to come back. Which, isn't it so fun that you have one guy who's had such asshole behaviors that everyone leaves. Maybe I'm misinterpreting people's motives here, but that seemed to be the case with everyone that I talked to. Was basically just, hey, I disapprove of how they've handled this situation, and I'm going to, like, take a break from the server, and it's one of those, like, ooh, this is one of those breaks where either they improve while you're gone, or you don't come back. It's not really doing bad, is the thing. I mean, it's Christmas, you can expect a lull in activity, but, like, you know. It's a nice enough server. Honestly, I want to make a Civilizations server like that, but I'm awful at advertising. Despite getting a degree in how to make ads. Well, not really how to make ads, how to make videos. Of which ads are a subset. They were a pretty big focus of my courses. It was very employment focused, so. Having a Civilization server like that would be really cool. I think I could run one well. It's just that I am comically bad at advertising. Just in general. Also, I'd need to find a way to extend the Bronze Age a bit. That would be ideal. feel like you can breeze through the Bronze Age pretty quick if you know what you're doing. You know? Like, any sufficiently organized person can kind of pull themselves to the Iron Age within, like, an hour of getting bronze. So you can get by pretty well on just, you know, skipping out a lot on a lot of it. Shoot, I was so close. Not that close, though. Am I this close? Shoot. That was really close. There we go. Bronze Age, my beloved. Alright, gets it. Maybe I can go like that? I was close there. Oh, that looks like a better way to go. Just right across there. I can probably make that. And if I can't, I die, so let's hope I can. Well, shit. What? 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 Why am I alive? Did the fall damage just decide I was too cool? I think I probably just fell weird on like a puff or something. I wonder if puffs like set your momentum. Okay, I need to do this quick. Oh, well, there's the fall damage. That was way too much for that. Anyway. That was weird. I don't know how exactly to react to that whole situation there. It wasn't really a delayed fall damage. I'm guessing I just, like, hit with such velocity that it was like, okay, you've wrapped around or whatever. And then when I next took fall damage, it just spiked it to ridiculous. Because it was like, oh, you have all this in the queue. I don't really have a good place to go from here. Around here? This feels good. Can't tap dance on that ledge. There we go. Love, absolutely exploiting how, leaping works. Oh, sick. I will say, if you guys notice, I am doing a number of jumps that are, like, basically me teleporting halfway up a slope. And the way that I do that is I have no idea. I have developed an intuitive ability to figure out, to just, like, do that. And I don't think I can replicate that. Like, I don't think I can explain that. I can just do it. Which sucks, because I like being able to explain the things I'm doing. C'est la vie. Like... Where are the cards, baby? I love that I can just make my voice crack. Yeah, alright. I'll carry a scout cannon around for a little bit. Fuck it, why not? Yeah, something to carry around. Just a neat little trinket. Oh, that was the coolest shit I've ever done. I just landed on my feet. Holy shit, you guys. And it's all gone. It's all gone, and I jumped into a swarm of bing bongs. Those bees had already disappeared. Those were ghost bees. Yeah, their squeaks are incredibly... Because they're all bing bongs. They're little bing bongs. You gotta remember, they're not actually bees because they're bing bongs. Because I play with fucking, the bug phobia mode on. So instead of bees, we got a horde of bing bongs that make fucking the same squeaky toy noise that my, dog likes to fucking torture out of, every stuffed animal. Man, Albus used to love squeakers. Especially when he was younger, but it was like for his birthday we would get him like any squeaky toy that was like a plush with the squeaker in it, and he would rip the thing apart looking for the squeaker and just chew on the squeaker. I think he just liked the sensation of the plastic in his mouth. I don't know. So it's just, you know, October 30th every year, you go downstairs, and it looks like a fucking crime scene from Candyland. Like, it's just cotton stuffing strewn everywhere. Not even cotton, like that weird, like polyester, probably. I can survive this. I can survive this. I'm gonna have to wait for that poison to go down. Let's hope the poison goes down faster than the cold goes up. Let's, Oh no, hunger is also going to be increasing, isn't it? Oh no. Have I been very stupid? Have I been very stupid? Oh no. Oh no. God damn it. Oh, that's not how I wanted to go out. I don't want to get killed by bees. God, a calculated risk, and I am so bad at math, you guys. Alright. Well, seems like that's been today's Daily Peak. I appreciate the viewership from everybody. I absolutely love chatting with people in the chat and playing the peaks. I hope you all have an amazing day. If you need to take meds, take them. I didn't take them at the start of the stream because I took them before work. And I will see all of you guys next time. Bye.